So you turn the smartphone on, you're going to be able to see Dr. Patterson, and then we're going to look over this way, because although we're looking at him up on the screen, you can see us from over here. So we're going to lean over here so we can see who we're talking to in a little second, okay? So let me see. Jane, will you press the smartboard on? Okay. I think we'll be on the wave here, so let me get a sip. Okay, everyone, look this direction and wave and say hello to Dr. Patterson.
Hello.
Okay, I'm going to turn the light on and be so sorry. We're going to do a test. Dr. Patterson, can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear you well.
Okay, let's turn the volume up here and then we'll get it. Okay, now, can you boys and girls all sit down and then we're going to begin, okay? No, I'll just start recording. Okay. Are we ready for the first question, Dr. Patterson?
Yeah.
Do some planets have rings and some don't?
Okay, good question.
Okay. The question was, why do some planets have rings and some don't? Actually, all the planets have something that goes around them, and we just find it difficult to see some of things that are going round. There will be lots of little bits of rock that you can't see going around planets. And when there's lots and lots of bits of rocks going around planets, then you can see it as a ring. The trouble with the rings are that they like to stick together a bit, so some of the rocks will fall together and they'll create a big ball eventually, and that's when you get a moon or a satellite. So there are more rings out there than just Saturn.
Oh.
Okay, so everything starts with rings, and then sometimes they stick together and make moons.
Wow, so we found out how a moon is created or becomes possible. Okay, that's a good question. Well done. Thank you, Corey. Okay, someone from my class now. Let me see. Cameron, do you want to get up and do yours first? Okay, ready?
How do scientists know if an asteroid or meteor is going to hit Earth?
Good question.
That's a good question. There were a number of how do scientists know questions that I noticed. The question of how do scientists know if an asteroid is going to hit the Earth, and how do scientists know when a comet is going to be visible, and how do you know when to expect a solar or lunar eclipse? And they're all very similar questions. It's all a very good question. The way we start by knowing things is about observing what happens and remembering what had happened in the past. So for a long time, people watched things, they observed what was going to happen. They observed meteors hitting the Earth, so when they saw shooting stars, they wondered about that. They saw comets, and they recorded the times and dates of comets in books. They saw all the eclipses of the sun, the eclipses of the moon, and they recorded lots and lots and lots of their observations. And over time, they saw there was patterns to some of them, and they could work things out using maths. So they started with observations, and then they worked out things from the patterns, and then they just started predicting things, and they could predict what was going to happen. Corey's question about how do they know if an asteroid or meteor is going to hit the Earth, it's very much like when you try and catch a ball. If someone's throwing a ball at you, you know, because you've had lots of practice catching balls, where that ball is going to go. And you try and catch the ball, and you put your hands where you think the ball's going to go, because you have watched lots of balls fly towards you before. So in big telescopes, we see where the meteor is, or the asteroid, and we can see where it's going, and we can see if it's going to come close to us or pass by. just like you can see where the ball's going to go when you catch it. But because they're very far away, we need to use telescopes. And we need to record lots and lots of different events to work them out.
Wow, that was a fantastic question and a really good answer. Did you understand about the explanation about